Even if an antique is priceless, the happiness it brings lasts for only the moment that you obtain it.
Namaste, my fellow travelers. Holy Materia here, back with another Genshin Impact stream. We're going to be playing 1.5 and checking out the Serenitea pot. So, yeah, just give me 1 second. Thanks for coming through.
In a trade war, the perfect hunter leaves no trace.
Hold on 1 sec. Thanks for coming through. Talk to Madam Ping. Let's go. What's up? Let me go ahead and unlock the Zhongli quest too. So we got some new hangout events. New Noelle's chapter 2. New Diona. First time we're really getting to see her do anything story-wise. And new Zhongli story. Hyped about that. I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna try to unlock the Serenitea pot first though, because I'm hyped about the new housing system. Oh, hold up, what's that called? Strange sights, stolen souls. Snap, that's talking about the Ajdaha under that tree. Hey, what's up, Extra? Welcome, welcome. Oh, hold on, let me share the stream in the Discord.
Calm weather. Do not trust your eyes.
Yo,
your eyes can lie to you.
This is the second voice line that Ningguang said that's new. She's finally saying some new stuff. I don't know what happened, if it's the update or... Because I didn't get a new friendship level, but she just said something about showing me the snow in Leeway when I was in Dragonspine, and now she said that. That's what's up, because I was getting tired of Ningguang's voice lines, even though she's one of my favorites. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm just sharing the stream in the Discord. Hey, what's up, Natasha? Welcome. Sanzo, what's up? I feel you about the location, but I'm doing that one in the clouds though. Yeah, I already decided that I'm about to get that one. I mean, they all look nice, but I think that's my favorite one though. Hey, what's up, Gloomy? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm hyped. I've been waiting for this. It's the first time I've been like so eagerly anticipating something in a long time, like having to do with video games. Hey, what's up, Prophecy? Welcome. Like every day I've been thinking like, okay, what's the date? Is it the 28th yet? Is it the 28th yet? Oh, what's up, Madam Ping? Yeah, I think that one was the coolest.
Children, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
And this is what I love. Like, when I was talking about it in the video about the NPCs, like Madam Pig started out as just a random NPC in the world, and then she ended up being super important. Like, I love it. I'm not Prophecy. I'm still doing Shinobi Striker stuff. I'm actually working on some stuff with Striker, but I'm also writing my next script for my next Genshin Impact Theory video too. So yeah, I've been really been active or like posting stuff lately, but I've been working on stuff. So I got some stuff coming out. I'm also working on something with Hinata, so look forward to that with Shinobi Striker. I mean, Madam Ping is just like the nicest grandma ever.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Just saying, she's like a grandma.
Oh, no.
She's trying to help us.
You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more.
Thank you, Madam
fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
Yo, the other Adepti helped with this? That's dope, man, because I always felt like they didn't really like me. Even though like we were allies, they were always like really cold to the Traveler. Prophecy, you just gotta, it's an RPG, so you just gotta play it and follow the story. You can't really just like jump in it and understand if you don't play the story, just like any RPG.
A gift for Paimon?
Hold up. I only did as I should. You're too kind.
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Simply won't allow it.
Oh no, don't worry.
When you traversed my old
that.
teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't
We just
do.
don't sleep.
Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy.
Dog, subspace creation. What's subspace creation?
Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis. Part of our illumination, if you will.
Dog, Rex Lapis is a G. So
I
he's
will
the one who
not
came
go
up
into
with that.
too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
A trinket, you say?
So, in the eyes of an Adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. that is what one might call an exercise of true power.
That's why
But
he's
that's
the
enough
archive.
nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
What are the missing materials? I can help you look for them.
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
I mean, finding stuff is what everybody asks us to do all the time.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need.
Talking about Zhao?
What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days.
And what are those, if I might ask?
Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be.
I mean, we still can't
Ever
go to the
since the
chasm.
Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans. Goodness
It must be
knows if
Zhao
that
that's doing
child
it.
will succeed in finding these items.
Who's this child?
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus
So
too,
is Zhao
right?
going to be a part of this little quest?
Yes, I suppose she does count as an adeptus.
Ganyu. She does count. Wow. It's like Inuyasha, you're just a half demon. Dang.
She counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor?
Oh no, it might be a
We
young
seem to bump into them all the
Young Faye.
time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I mean, you seem like that too, Madam Ping, just hanging around.
I'm back, Granny.
Oh, what's up? What up?
Oh, I don't believe we've met.
She's good. This is a really good. I like her voice. Like, it doesn't sound like typical anime voice actors for English voice actors.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei.
Yen
She's the one helping run some errands for me.
That's cool that they introduced a whole new character on this.
Yen Fei, I believe you already heard of the traveler and his traveling companion.
The traveler and his traveling companion. Margarita, that's what I'm doing right now. This is the quest to get the teapot.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records.
Oh, okay. So I am known in Liyue. I thought I was just a hero of Mondstadt.
You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident
I'm
at the
not a
Rite of
hero.
Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui.
I mean, dang, they're keeping tabs on me. That's the FBI.
Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame.
A shame? Yo, hold up.
A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If if we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you.
Margarita, I'll show you after this. It's just in your quest. I think it even says like a teapot to call home. But I'll look at it again after this dialogue is over.
Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yenfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes. Here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy.
I mean, that is good to have in leeway as a legal advisor.
If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yenfei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment.
I know Ning Wong, so I'm all good.
You'll have to excuse Yenfei. She's always been like this. Ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
Are you really an Adeptus?
Paimon was gonna ask the same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
I like that, and I like that her voice matches that she's like supposed to be different.
An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway.
He said he was one.
He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
Oh, dang. So that really is her granny. Okay.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Oh, so you did get her? Nice. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna spend any big money to get her, but I am trying to get C1 Zhongli though, and hopefully I'll get Yenfei while I'm wishing for Zhongli. Cause I do want a Catalyst Pyro user. I don't really have any Pyro characters built on my team because I don't really like any of them. I've been kind of building Bennett lately, but he's only like level 50. Full. Oh, nice.
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently.
I bet they're gonna come into play later. Like, they wouldn't just talk about this for no reason. Like, maybe sometime down the line.
Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all.
Oh yeah, that's one of the prereqs. Yeah, thanks, Margie. So Margarita, how do you like Yenfei as a character? Like using her to fight. So far, I like her personality. She seems cool.
The chasm's been sealed off, and there's just no way in. Couldn't secure any documentation either. Looks like the Ministry of Civil Affairs is serious about keeping it strictly locked down.
Looks like MiHoYo is serious about not unlocking that region for us yet.
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is really rather essential. Yenfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly, after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement.
Sounds like
Hold on a moment. Let me have a look.
Look at Paimon's face. Yo, look at what in the world.
Whoa, that's a really thick book. What kind of things do you write in there?
Commercial consultancy. Or Snezhnaya. Ah, found him. Krusel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores.
Oh, that's the dude down in the harbor.
He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some smaragdus jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them in Snezhnaya. So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck, he'll have gotten his hands on some smaragdus jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some.
We'll come with you.
Oh, you want to join me? I suppose that's no problem, but it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
Dang. So you have to be 35 to unlock the Serenitea pot? Dang, I didn't think it was that high. I thought it was like in the 20s.
Wow, an Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. That's a first for sure. Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
Yeah, see, I can even see like what the requirements are because I already meet him, so. Hey, you can make fruit stands. Alright. Open air workshop? I wonder if you can actually do stuff in there. Spacious open air workshop with a highly efficient furnace and bellows. Oh, that's dope. That must be where you make stuff. Okay, and then the Serenitea pot. Yeah, let me just look at the requirements really quick. Oh, hold on. I can't even do it right there.
Some people find Yenfei to be rather demanding. Do try to be gracious with her. Some people find Yenfei to be rather demanding. Do try to be gracious with her.
I heard you use these silk flowers for some of the furnishings, so go ahead and get these. There's only a few places that I even know where these are. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'll never come over here when I'm looking for glazed village. There's more than I thought. Yeah, if you guys want, you can link up in the Discord. There's a link in the description. If you're not able to join up with each other during the stream. See, this is what I'm talking about with the NPCs. Like, I knew this dude that she was talking about before we even came down here. I was like, oh, okay, that's that dude from Snezhnaya that's walking around all the time, like talking stuff about Leeway. Like, all the NPCs are always memorable. Yeah, I've been hyped about this Serenitea. Like, I'm excited about the Young Lee quest too, because he's my favorite character in the game.
We should look for a new investment.
So I want to do
Mora
that too.
doesn't
But
grow
like,
on
I just
trees.
want to get to this housing system, and it looks so dope. So much better than anything I would have thought that they could have done.
Hello, Mr. Crossell.
Just a perfect
How's
idea.
business been?
And the fact that they used the lore that was already established to like give us this little pocket dimension. This is so cool.
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
No, I actually thought this guy was the one that was in the stall next to him.
I was simply doing my job.
The name.
Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, in the end I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus Jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins. Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize, I've already rented them out to a lady named Zhi.
Rented?
If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
How do you rent hairpins?
Wait, isn't Smaragdus Jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhi before renting them to her. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus Jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Miss Zhi in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
Like that's perfect for somebody from Snezhnaya, because I just think about them as like being very smug for some reason. No ambiguities there.
Guaranteed.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Miss Zhi lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
He's just giving out his customer's address. What in the world?
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now.
I feel like there should be some legal ramifications for that. Why did I follow this?
Oh, whatever shall I do?
Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, the same dude, yeah. Excuse me. Are you Shin Cloud? Shin Chow?
Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
I appreciate it, Dale. Thanks for coming through, man.
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
Yo, Margarita, I just made the mistake of... I just did 2 of those bosses just last night. And I was like, oh, what am I doing? I forgot they're about to be like a third of the or half the price, and you can do 3 of them. So now I only have 1 left, and the other ones are still on cooldown. Like I just fought Child and the Wolf of the North. So this is a residence. People live right here.
The hairpins.
Oh, it just started pouring rain out of nowhere.
I've lost them.
Oh yeah. Is it in Dragonstein?
I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet.
Yeah.
I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay the original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice.
Yeah, I knew that they had the new boss, but I was wondering like the location. Is it in Dragonstein? I mean, I guess that makes sense. It looked like there was like snow all around where it was in the trailer. Why did we need them in the first place? Right, if I have to pay the original price, there's no way I could do that. It sounds expensive.
My family is in the ore business too. That business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off.
It's rain. Hold on, I'm gonna close the windows. I'll be right back. It just started pouring rain outside. Hold on, one sec. It's crazy because half the sky is still sunny outside, but it just started pouring rain right where we are. Is it a little bit better? I just closed the windows. That's pretty much all I can do. Yeah, the chasm is really affecting people. Even there's been dialogue about the chasm even before all this, but now they're really starting to get into it.
We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices. That's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me.
Dang. Daliwe is so different than Mondstadt. I love that these are like 2 really distinct cultures.
But now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of déjà vu?
Maybe because this is the part where we say, can we help?
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Mr. Chow, would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here. Here you are.
No, I haven't fought the Ice Cube yet either. This is the first thing I did as soon as the update was done, or as soon as I got ready to stream. I just was like, I'm about to do this right away.
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Chichao somehow.
That would be a little unfair to Crossel.
True. Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossel the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
Even higher? Oh, no.
So why don't we just help her find it?
Uh-oh. Chichao looks like she's about to faint.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so how exactly would we be able to find out if the Jadeite is genuine or not? Whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding those hairpins.
I mean, this is a whole quest. I thought this was just going to be a short thing, and they were just going to give us the teapot.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the Jadeite is genuine, would there?
This is almost like a Yenfei story quest, so that's kind of cool how they put those into one thing. Like the Serenitea teapot, and we're really getting to get to know Yenfei.
Seems right.
Please. Please, don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I lost the item, and I should pay compensation per the contract.
It's such a huge sum of money, though.
However much it is, I will have to pay it. My family are merchants, after all. It's vital that we keep our word and respect our contracts.
I mean, if it's a legit contract.
Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep Crossel in the dark any longer. I'll go and inform him of the issue, and then negotiate the amount of compensation.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action. But before that, I have some questions about the hairpins. So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow. When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
After she's done talking.
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade.
From breaking the contract.
My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
Smooth to the touch. Finest quality jade.
Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things. Let's head over to Mr. Crossel's.
I mean, all the leeway, like the small leeway quests are like this. It's all about like bureaucracy here, like dealing with merchants and people trying to swindle each other and stuff.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Jiqiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
About that.
Relates the story of the lost hairpins.
You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
Dan just pointed at it.
I'm sorry. Truly I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our contract. Every last mora.
Mora? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus Jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes. And if I may just confirm again... It was in fact genuine Smaragdus Jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course. Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow in compensation. Please wait here, Mr. Crossell.
I mean, it definitely isn't real. So she's about to get the break of her lifetime. But now I'm wondering where we're going to get the stuff that we need.
How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Yeah,
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that money.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you.
Why'd you just pop up like that?
It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
Beat the atmosphere here and
Oh, yeah, he's not saying bad stuff. I forgot. That's that guy. Oh, wait, let me see what he says. He has voice on. My friend. Yo, that dude's so creepy. You can't even see him. You can hear him talking, but he's under here. But his voice line sounds like he's right by you. My friend.
can't beat the atmosphere.
What can I get you?
How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
I should open a store.
Welcome. Please take a seat.
My friend, what can I get you? I mean, Mona is faster than the world of Tavad. Like, she moves faster than the game can load.
Miss Yenfei, what is this about? Are you here to tell me how much I owe?
No, I got some good news for you.
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the Orin laid on those hairpins may not be Smaragdus Jadeite after all.
Not Smaragdus Jadeite? Really?
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found them?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions.
Dang, she just dissed adventurers. Like, half the people in the game are adventurers. She said, I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. She just dismissed all the adventurers, the people in the Adventurers Guild, and like half of our characters.
I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus Jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality. It most certainly would not be smooth to the touch.
Dang, that's crazy.
Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
Hey, what's up, Ames? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, man, it's getting good. You should definitely check out the latest Archon quest that they had in update 1.4. It's man, it's some juicy story stuff. If you're interested in the story at all. Yeah, I'm still gonna make some Shinobi Striker videos. I got some stuff coming soon. Yeah, I knew that dude was faking. He was being too extra.
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time. Not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all, in fact.
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossell's vicinity.
Oh, dang, she has elemental sight.
If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus Jadeite in his possession.
Oh, wow. So he actually has some, but he just didn't use it in the earrings? That's crazy.
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now and expose his dirty scam right to his face!
I don't know, that's the Adepti power. Yeah.
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing.
I mean, he'd lose that Jadeite.
Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
A very vivid description.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience talking.
I mean, she's been doing this for maybe hundreds or thousands of years, so...
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions at my disposal. I'll share them with you in due course.
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing with problems like this, perhaps you could help me, Miss Yunfei.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow, can I ask you to please sign this contract?
Yeah, maybe.
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track.
If I had one more for every time I hear the word contract, it'd be as rich as Morax.
It feels like Yanfei is even more concerned with them than a certain someone else we know.
Talking about Zhongli.
These are my
Very
formal
good.
terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be relied upon.
Oh, dang.
I understand. Then I will be glad to place this matter into your capable hands if you will take it, Miss Yunfei.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too.
Dog, what's up with
Okay.
Paimon face?
Now write your address here, and then sign on this page as well.
What in the world?
And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5, 7, and on the very last page. Finally, if you could just use this ink pad to make a handprint over here.
A whole handprint, not a fingerprint.
This contract has so many pages. Paimon's all out of brain juice again.
Such an ordeal. I know the password.
All right, that should
She
do
was
it.
really-
My
she was-
fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract. Have a look through and let me know if you have any questions.
Yeah, she was really all over that contract.
I've had a read through. Everything checks out.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for
Maybe you
now,
think-
no. Despite how intractable this problem might sound, it will actually be quite straightforward to resolve, once we've got some things squared away. I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before, in which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
No, I did this before. With those people in the furniture thing, we basically did something like this.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask, why are you helping me?
She just upholding the law.
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus Jadeite myself. I noticed strong traces of geoenergy around Mr. Crossel, so perhaps he has, in fact, secured some. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter, but either way, it's a lead. As long as we follow it, who knows? We might just be able to get our hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite.
Oh, why is that dude being so shady?
Also,
If he had it,
the
why
idea
not
of
just
someone
use it?
abusing the law to their advantage, I won't stand for it.
Yeah.
But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go to... where can we find someone who processes ore?
I mean, the dude that makes weapons.
Ah, I've got it!
Yeah.
Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the Jade Mystery. He's a professional when it comes to working with stone and ore. If Mr. Crossel had his ore
Right down
worked
the
on at
street.
all, Chateau would undoubtedly have been his first choice.
Why did they show the dude, the betted on Jade dude? What in the world? That's the guy that makes weapons in Leeway. That's by the Adventurers Guild. Oh no, what? Oh no, this dude. Okay, it is him. I was thinking it was the ore guy. What's his name? Or the weapon guy. I just had a commission where I had to do the betting on Jade thing and I lost. I'm like, man, they forced me to spend that more on that. Oh, John. Okay. Or Jang. I was wondering why they showed him in focus.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
No, thank you. I already took my money once.
Why, hello there, honored customers. Welcome to... Oh!
They are scammers.
It's you, Miss Yenfei. Is something the matter?
This isn't what I expected his voice to be like. Yeah, he's always yelling, try your luck betting on Jade?
Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one can ever win? Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnine merchant named Crossel enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnine merchant named Crossel, you say?
Crossel? I mean, they're not even in the same room when they do these lines.
I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus jadeite. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them.
Yeah, I've never won it either. I think it is rigged.
He was quite generous with his money, too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
And the other day there was a commission about it, so like they forced you to do it, and you have to spend that more. And I even went with a higher value too, and I was like, man, I was thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get some nice. What's the one that Zhongli needs for his character development? What is that called? I forget what it's called, but I was like, well, I'm about to get a whole bunch of that, and then he just was like, oh, that's the wrong one. They all look the same to me.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
Why, yes. It was my first time encountering this ore, after all, so I kept a few loose shavings to study myself later. They're right over there, in fact.
Thank you, sir. We'll take a look at them.
This dude sounds fancy.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings.
Nephrite? What's this?
Yes. It's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time. I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
A thin layer of separation, huh?
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever.
Is that so? Well, we might as well give elemental sight a shot. So, did you find anything?
Not a trace of elemental energy.
So they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time.
Why could a dude tell? Because he's a scammer. Oh my
These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart.
I mean, he should have a deep understanding.
There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price. And, I'm sure, a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
All right, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
But, never mind, Shirto. Why would Mr. Crossell...
Yeah, I don't understand why he would do that if he still has it.
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them. Let's take some of these shavings back to Chateau.
Well, got polluted. Miss Yenfei? Might I be so bold as to inquire,
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus Jadeite, did he not?
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus Jadeite, uncut.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Oh, I have my reasons. Yes. Please sign here on this affidavit. This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossell brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
Yes, I see. Forgive me for asking again, Miss Yenfei, but might I know the nature of the incident on this occasion?
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue. Thank you, sir. I'll take these with me.
With this hard evidence to back us up, Crossell won't dare try to deny what he did.
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build a case.
What?
We need to find something a little more compelling. If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think.
Where's this book coming from?
Jewelry. Nope.
So why are their faces like that? Why are they smiling like that?
Aha! Got it! Singsi. She often helps people to find a jewelsmith.
Yeah, that dude does.
Let's go
sound
pay
sus.
her a visit.
He's definitely been scamming us.
Well, that was quick. How can you know so many people?
I mean, we know her too.
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us. But the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish.
Oh, I thought she was a part of the cheese thing. Okay, cool. Have fun, Marjorie.
As such, legal advisors like
Thanks for coming
myself
through.
provide quite the popular service indeed.
So you help them make sense of the law. But didn't you say that it's hard to understand and impossible to finish?
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because I've memorized all
I mean,
the
look at
legal
these
codices.
shots. And what's this book? Or this, I don't know what that is.
You memorized them?
Hey, thanks, Marjorie. Appreciate it.
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advisor's bread and butter, you know?
Is this how adept I become so adept at everything?
Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just like reading things.
Again, with that casual tone.
Well, that's that then. Let's go look for Singsi.
What should I try this time?
I want to see what those say. No items. Oh, this is the Serenitea pot. There's a new thing. Oh. Nice. I should have some furnishing items. I did that, I did a little bit of that web thing. Written affidavit from the Jade Mystery. Oh, you can't look at it.
Join these adventurers, but we have some new items in.
Have a blast.
Mona's just too fast. I love when
Miss
the
Yenfei,
NPCs
it's
are part of
you.
this so they can get
Has
voice
something
lines.
happened? Did the client from last time...
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. I'm just here to ask you a few questions. Has a merchant by the name of Crossel asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Crossel? Yes, I remember him.
Crossel?
He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no? Yes,
this
he
is why-
came to me with a chunk of something he called smaragd.
I pronounce the names in this because the voice actors don't even pronounce it the same way. It's not even consistent.
The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications. This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently, which is why I remember it so well.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be found here.
Calm down, Paimon.
Miss Sinksy, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossel commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called smaragdus jadeite?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
When Yenfei is a detective and a lawyer.
Mr. Crossel wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself, the item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins.
Yo, man, all these people, I mean, all this stuff is on paper. Like, how many records do they all have? Like, every single thing they ever do, they have records of it, and it's all on paper. So, like, where are all these stacks of paper at?
The inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the ministry on it.
Thank you, Sinksy. Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there's been some more trouble?
Nothing you need to worry about, just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again.
I like how Yenfei is so discreet. Like, don't worry about it. It's not your business. But she just says it in a nice way.
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble?
Must be the nature of legal consultancy. Yeah, true.
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need. We just need to make one last trip. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy to speak with Dr. Baiju.
Baiju? Why is the
The
traveler
weirdo
acting like he
with the
doesn't?
snake
Oh,
around his neck? What do you want to speak to him for?
Dog, everybody is a weirdo to Paimon, but she's like the weirdest thing in Tibet.
Because only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that smaragdus jadeite is harmful to the human body. Once we have this final piece of evidence in our
she really
hands,
built up a
we can
case.
wrap this case up.
Alright, I see your work, Yenfei. You got skills. Yeah, on PlayStation. At PS4. I wonder if PS5 can load faster than Mona can walk. or can sprint. See, is this the Dendro element guy? He definitely looks. Oh, he has a vision. I never noticed that last time. Oh, it is Dendro. Oh, wow. How did I not notice that?
Show me your prescription.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, my PSN is in the description. So that's Holy Materia 7 with an underscore between Holy and Materia. I don't know what he's gonna be like.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs.
Yo, why is this the first time I noticed that everybody in Leeway talks like so fancy? Like, this is like the third dude that sounds like super fancy.
And if it isn't Miss Yenfei as well, now that's an even rarer honor. What business brings you here, might I inquire? Some charlatans peddling ineffectual medicines again, no doubt?
Charlatans? This is actually how I would expect people in Leeway to talk, but most of the people, they all seem like pretty normal. These dudes are like hyper exaggerated. I actually like it. Oh, you have PS5? Yeah, I don't have a PlayStation 5 yet.
No. I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with Smaragdus Jadeite.
The thing, there's nothing on PlayStation 5 that's only on PS5 that I really want right now, so I haven't bothered to get it. I'm not trying to spend like extra money on it to buy it off of somebody that is trying to like charge extra. But I'll probably end up getting one when that Yuffie DLC comes out for Final Fantasy VII Remake, because that's like the first thing that I've seen that I'm like, oh, I gotta play that, and it's only available on PlayStation 5, so I'm gonna have to get one for that.
Smaragdus Jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it included in the 6th commentary on the 7 Mountain Treatises.
Hey, what's up, Fourth? Welcome to the stream. That's the housing system. Yeah.
The 7 Mountain Treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it.
Dang. So like right now we're doing the quest to unlock the Serenitea, so that we can start building houses and stuff and have our own little world. Yeah. So I'm super geeked about it. So it says it brings disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. So let's see how it won't affect the traveler at all, because they're definitely not just like regular mortals. Even like just regular mortals from a different world. They're like, I'm about to have my next theory video is about like what they actually are.
It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged period, best case scenario, they fall ill. Worst case scenario, they'll suffer great changes in personality, and their illness will only ever get worse.
Dang. Like, I wonder what kind of changes in personality they go through. But that's crazy though, so people with visions, they're just fine with it. You have this accepting your friend request. Hold on. Give me 1 second. It stopped raining. I'm about to open the windows back up. Because it's getting hot in here. Oh yeah, no problem, Martin.
Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat. Knowing you, Yenfei, and given the specific nature of your question, I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit attesting to the pharmaceutical peculiarities of Smaragdus Jadeite?
Dog, your face is numb.
That is indeed the case. If you would be so kind, Dr. Baiju.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus Jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about it not long ago.
Oh, maybe he got sick messing with it.
But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment. I wonder, Miss Yenfei, if your pressing business might be related to this Snezhnayan merchant?
Ah, you needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baiju.
No.
Thank you for penning us that document. I'll make sure to compensate you in due course.
I love how Yunfei is just telling all these people, like, mind your business, but in such a, like, in such a, like a polite way.
You're
But she just
too
tell everybody, like,
kind.
no, don't
Take
worry about
care
it.
now.
You don't need to concern yourself with that.
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever.
Yo, Paimon, we're still
Is
right
it
in
just
front of him.
Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
I feel like everybody's been fishing
Dr.
for something.
Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
Man, we're just talking about him right in front of his face.
Take care now, everyone.
What? Where's the traveler going? What is happening? He's like, peace, Baizu. I never noticed his thing. Oh, people.
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract,
I can't wait to see this dude's face.
Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus Jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact, Smaragdus Nephrite.
Dang. People are walking by watching this happen. Like, why would that dude make that stipulation in the contract knowing that he had some fake stuff?
Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
That's just what she needed.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus Jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
Show the evidence from the Jade Mystery, the Ningxin Jewelry, and Boo Boo Pharmacy. I mean, I need to show him all of it eventually, right?
If we want to determine whether the ore is genuine, we need to start with evidence from the Jade Mystery. Clearly, you still have a few things to learn about this aspect of legal proceedings.
Yo, calm down.
This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus Jadeite and Smaragdus Nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus Nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus Jadeite. So I had him cut away the Nephrite, he returned the valuable Jadeite core to me, and some Nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
What am I missing exactly?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence, aren't we?
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all.
Man,
Seems
that's
like
why
he
Yin
came
Fei said we
prepared.
needed more.
What should we do next?
Hard evidence, something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed Smaragdus jadeite.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. And this guy's getting more belligerent by the second.
Yeah, well, that's why I chose the Boo Boo Pharmacy stuff first.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my story.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet.
Now look at her eyes. That's Kakashi.
Traveler, would you do the honors? This shall serve as decisive proof of our case.
Yeah, like I said at the beginning, evidence from Boo Boo Pharmacy.
What's this?
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained contact with Smaragdus jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill.
So, like, if this dude went to Boo Boo Pharmacy and found out about the Smaragdus jadeite, why would he make some jewelry of it and try to sell it to people, like knowing that it had these effects?
Mr. Crossell,
Or maybe
were you
that's
aware
why
of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus jadeite?
Maybe that's why he didn't use the real stuff.
I had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such a dangerous item... I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Snap.
However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed.
I like Yenfei's character design. Looks better than I thought it was when I saw the trailer.
Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the Ministry.
Snap. Look at her face. I mean, that's the look of victory.
I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
What? Wait! I knew.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear, Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No, The hairpins aren't actually...
Aren't actually inlaid with genuine Smaragdus jadeite? Is that what you were about to say? You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Ms. Sir Chow 10 times the original price in Mora?
I mean, dang, Yenfei did.
Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
Yanfei's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
Again, that's legal consultancy for you.
I
admit, the traveler know about
I confess, the ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus nephrite.
Got him.
But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus jadeite, in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I was in a constant state of agitation too. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry. But how could I let all that money go to waste? That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Jiqiao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
So why did you charge her? Why did you charge her such an extraordinary rental price?
Exactly. If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either. But when I purchased that Smaragdus jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be over.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
10 times?
So he got on his knees. Oh my goodness.
Crystal looks like he could faint any second.
Oh my god.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus
So she can
Jadeite.
buy it off of it. Yo, Yunfei is a G. Okay. I'm definitely gonna try to get her. She's a G.
There's no need.
What?
It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus Jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
What? Yeah, right.
Ms. Jichao, you...
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus Jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What? But I... All right, then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn this Smaragdus Jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
And so everybody just breaks even. Except for dude who's wasted all that money on it in the first place.
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go. But whatever. It'll do.
I mean, that's what she's gonna use the money for anyway, right? So why don't we find out, like, how that dude even got it in the first place? Like, wouldn't that be useful information?
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yunfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow, have you and Mr. Crossell come to an understanding?
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Look at her face when she's in business mode. My goodness.
Is that so? That's good. That's good.
That's her victory face.
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I'd like to talk business for a second, if I may. I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between us.
Let me think for a moment.
It's like, you just swindled me. Now I'm supposed to do business with you.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
Yes, though there were some twists and turns along the way.
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time, you managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents. Even though the solution didn't involve actually finding the hairpins.
Those were useless to us anyway.
The right solution depends on your perspective on the problem. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution.
Can't say I've ever met an adeptus like you before. I mean, she doesn't seem that much different than Ganga.
An adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
Oh, who's she talking about? I think there's more than just reason involved here, Paimon. I mean, this story is headed the whole like overarching story of this is that the humans don't need the gods, so like that's just what's gonna happen in every place. It's just all gonna be like places run by humans.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
Tenderhooks? Alright, let's go. I wonder if that's something that we can really find now in the world. Madam Ping, what's up?
Ah, you've returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus Jadeite?
We were, thanks to Yunfei.
Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you. All right, then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts too.
Dang, what kind of lawyer is that? She's an international lawyer. That's crazy.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot.
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis.
Talking nonsense. A truly unique adeptus.
Ah, indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change. Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all.
More than Gaimon?
Ah, Liyue is not the same place I once knew.
Granny.
All right, then. Let us speak of this no more. Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
Yeah.
Ooh, Paimon's so excited! How is it made?
And Paimon's finally speaking for us. And how long does it take? That's the thing. I heard that it takes a long time to craft the item.
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment.
She begins to construct the gift. She just made it right there in front of us.
There we go. This Serenity pot is all yours now.
Ooh, let's go. Yo, finally, let's go.
Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen?
Dog, what would happen if something like that broke? Just crater, make a rift in space-time continuum.
Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
Hey, thanks, Granny. This is the best gift we've gotten so far.
Wait a minute, Granny. How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
Nice, nice. Little Tubby or whatever his name is. Oh, Serenity Pot unlocked. Oh, I don't know why I knew that thing was gonna go away right away. I don't know why I didn't read it faster. The L1 button to open the shortcut wheel. Let's go.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Who said that? Was that the Millilith dude? Why would he say that?
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed,
Oh, it's this.
nor can it be reversed. It can only be accepted.
It can only but be accepted. Serenity pot. Yeah, that's the most useful gadget. Huh? Oh, it just stays there. That's tight. How far away can you get from it? Oh, this is crazy. I just got a house wherever I want. A whole village, a whole realm. Enter the Serenity pot. This is alright. Let's get floating abode, Emerald Peak, Cool Isle. I mean, they all look nice, but actually, this one looks like it might have. I know, because you can't build on the cliffside, so yeah, this is definitely the one I'm getting. I wonder if you'll ever be able to unlock the other ones, though. Please select a realm layout. Oh, preview. Oh, okay. Let's see. An island cluster suspended in midair. A typical feature of many Adepti realms. Yeah. Those things, those little pathways were in Madam Thing's teapot. A boundless world featuring nothing beside the cluster of islands. That's dope. Yeah, this is definitely the one I'm getting. Emerald Peak. A cloud-piercing mountain peak. Oh, that's tight. So it's just like up in the cloud. Yeah, Emerald Peak looks dope. What's up, Ken? Welcome. Well, that's how it looks, at least. But being inside a teapot and all, the highest mountain probably reaches no higher than the stalk of a tea leaf. Cool Isle. Is that all? No, definitely not this. An island cluster surrounded by water. One wonders how many cups of tea can be brewed from this vast ocean. The Isle's the best. You like this one? Yeah, but I gotta go with the floating abode. This is a must stop. Do you wish to set the realm layout to floating abode? I'm sure you'll be able to change this so eventually. Oh.
Divination.
So Jafari, did you already choose the Isle? Yo, look at the new
This teapot seems even bigger inside than Madam Ping's.
Oh.
There's even a great big house in the middle too.
Oh, this is dope. Is it always like Twilight like this? This is so dope. Oh, so there's already a house that we have. Okay, cool.
But there's just a whole load of nothing around it.
Get chiseling, Paimon. You can carve us a whole house out of this rock. Go dig a burrow to live in for now, I guess. Oh my goodness.
Hey, there's a perfectly good house right over there. Why should Paimon have to live in a hole in the ground? Still, why is it so empty here apart from that house? Oh, wait a second. What is that?
What is that? Oh, this is tight. And this is a whole world. You can put stuff over here. I'll put a pool over here, a jacuzzi, something. How do I get to the other one? I wonder if I can just glide down there. I don't see any bridges to get back up. I don't know what happens if you fall off of this. Let's see. Yo, this is great. Oh, I guess I can't go there. That's just for. It's just to look at. mean, that's a decent starter house though. Oh, okay, this is where you can go. Alright. Wow, this is crazy. This is so much better than if they would have just given us a little house in the world somewhere.
Well, it seems that we have a visitor.
Oh, that's not the voice I was expecting.
It's a huge finch!
I think it was the first time I saw it outside the pot.
Excuse me, I am not a finch. I am a teapot spirit, and you may call me... hang on a moment. What am I supposed to be called again?
Oh, nice animation.
Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me Tubby.
You certainly look the part. Yo, that's the rudest thing I ever heard the traveler say. 7 years, like 7 days.
So you're the
I've been working on
little
stuff.
helper
God.
Madam Ping mentioned? Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, she did summon me here. She told me much about you.
Yeah, this voice is perfect.
You may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to me. Your journey may be far from over, but at least this way you will not want for a comfortable place to sleep each night.
I mean, it's about time. They haven't even let us inside any of the inns. Besides Wangshu Inn, but we still never even slept there. So what's a teapot spirit exactly?
Though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this, they generally do not have the time of day to attend to the banal matter of their maintenance. Thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs. You may consider me a butler, if you will. Now, allow me to explain this realm to you. Have you any blueprints on you? Specific stairs and the like. As long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion this realm however you please.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I saw Inada's at 1K now. It's been a long time coming.
Blueprints? Oh, that's right! Granny handed us some when she gave us the teapot, didn't she? Let's take them out and have a look.
It's making it so hard for me to see all three of them.
Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about. Go on, open them up. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare the necessary materials. Then simply release the thought from your mind and the object in the blueprint shall appear within this teapot.
Yo, so this realm you can just instantly manifest what you want. Yo, this is like some it's like some intensified law of attraction, or like a simplified version that anybody can do.
Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city inside, couldn't we?
Yeah, let's do it.
I doubt it.
Oh.
A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me at some point in the past. He said that even though subspace creation is a product of adeptal power, even that has its limits.
I mean, we could at least make a whole village.
This world is not a true one, after all. It provides merely a moment of brief respite from the mortal realm, not a means of escaping it entirely. A golden-eyed adeptus?
Yo, I hope we can make
Paimon wonders who could that be?
golden-eyed adeptus. Is that Rex Lapis? His eyes look gold sometimes. I hope we can make like farms in here one day, like planting like carrots or cabbages, whatever the stuff that we want to grow. Because there's so much space, it seems like some of it we could be able to use for like farmland. And we could just come in here and get that stuff that we want every day, instead of trying to find like all the little random spots that you can get stuff in the normal world. But since he said that might be a way of saying like, well, that's the reason we're not going to let you do that.
I hardly remember myself. What's more, I have never seen that Adeptus again since.
How very strange.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Have a look around. Best you get accustomed to this realm. If there's anything you would like to ask, just look for me.
Alright, after using and summoning the Serenitea pod, travelers can interact with it and enter the abode within. Travelers also use and summon the pod. Travelers can also use and summon the pod while they are within its confines. Huh? Interacting with the Serenitea pod in this state will allow travelers to leave it. Oh, okay. Travelers can also directly open the map interface and fast travel to any of the teleport waypoints to immediately leave the Serenitea pod. Oh, that's dope. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. Talk to the teapot spirit inside the Serenitea pod to learn about and manage all manner of teapot related affairs. You can create all kinds of items.
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed.
That's the silk flowers, so
it can only but be accepted.
What is that, like some bed sheets? Materials used. Okay, so we are going to be able to cut down trees. Materials used to create items can be gathered all over the world, or at least the trees will like maybe knock off some wood or something. After obtaining a furnishing, use the place function to put it in its position. Place furnishings to increase the Adepto energy rank. See, that's cool. So like I was thinking that there would be like a limit on how much stuff you can put in there, but it seems like you get more stuff for putting more stuff in there. The Adepto energy rank of the Serenitea pod. As your Adepto energy rank increases,
astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
Once in a while, a teapot traveling salesman will visit your abode. There's a chance that he will bring some rare treasures with him. If you acquire the blueprint for a furnishing set, you can place furnishing by batch. Okay. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. You can still make adjustments to individual furnishings when batch placing them. All right, cool. Hold L1. Oh, you can finally put something on X. So no wonder they wouldn't let us do that. Travelers, please ensure that you follow your terms to create a healthy gaming environment.
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed.
Yeah, I guess
nor
people
can
could,
it be
like,
reversed.
do some shady
it
stuff
can only but be accepted.
Alright, that's what's up. Oh, what's this? This is crazy. Or you can build landforms, animals, main building, outdoor furnishing, outdoor set. Oh, whoops. It won't let me go down there. Aha, well this game's on mobile. You can also play it on mobile. I wonder if this house has already got like some basic furnishings inside, or if it's just gonna be bare. What's that? You can't get. Oh, it's just an empty house. Nice. It's like we just moved in. Oh, sweet. Oh, this place is dope. Kai, what's that? You can't get to Monday. The Xbox Live. This place is as nice as the Dawn Winery Mansion. I'm over here balling like Dane, or not Dane Sleep, like Deep D-Loop. Yo, this place is dope. What? Why can't I open this? Why even put a door up here? Why even have it upstairs? You can't go in the rooms. I'm glad you can still do stuff while you're in here. Oh, so the Serenitea teapot is here now. Oh, it took the place of the adventure book. Because you don't need that by the time you're at this point anyway. Alright, oh, let's go. What's this? Long table with tablecloth, alright. I don't want anything Mondstadt style, get out of here. Oh, wine o'clock. That's silly. Oh, so this is basically a whole new adventure book. Alright. I wish there weren't load screens when you go inside and outside. It's very like immersion breaking for an open world game. Let me check out my other islands though. I got the Leland music. Oh, this is dope. Oh yeah, I had to pick this one. This is the best one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know about Xbox Live, but I wasn't sure if you were talking about playing the game on your phone or getting Xbox Live back. Oh, thanks, Paimon. Thank you. What are you talking about? Why can't I go up there? Why is there even a bridge to there if I can't go there? I mean, Paimon just straight pushed me off the bridge. Aw, man, this place is not what I thought it was. I thought I was gonna be able to build on that, on all these big things right here. Or maybe this is something I have to unlock. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, there's no way that I'm not ever gonna be able to go there. There'd be no point in being able to build on this. I guess we can't get down trees. Ah! I can make it. Well, look at that tree. It looks like the one where Azdarai is. Come on, I made that. It's like the 4th time I died in here. And this is a big area, but still. They got these giant aisles floating up in the sky, like you should be able to get to them. Or they just shouldn't even be there. At least the ones with the bridge to them. This is crazy. Yeah, so this is the leeway place anyway. Like even the starter house is like leeway architecture. So I definitely was gonna pick this one. I wasn't about to get the Mondstadt architecture stuff. Just like the regular looking houses. Oh, out. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, what do we have here? This is tight. Oh, you so only had one of them. Okay, so you got trees, bushes, rocks, and mountains you can put on there. Landscape. What is this? Whoa, 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 don't read. Animals, main buildings, already got that. Alright, so I don't really have anything else left. Oh, it says what it is. Fence, seating, table, cabinet. The mansion, what's up? Oh, lighting, ornaments, terrace. Oh, items. I wonder what kind of stuff that is. Shrub, tree, rock, mountain. Ah, there's different, okay, leeway, Mondstadt, Hilly-Trill style. Ha, that's crazy. Mercantile and free booth. What did I just get? The free booth? Alright, this looks like it's gonna be dope. Whoa, 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 whoa. How do you save it? Oh. So is that just for show, or can I actually build stuff in right there? Huh? Oh, is that where I put it? Oh, nice. So you can't fix that. Oh, okay. That's sweet. Oh, that's actually dope. So that, and there might be a crafting thing too, so you can craft anywhere. That's one of my least favorite things, is like having to go into a town to craft. I don't really forge stuff all that often, but like when it comes to crafting, I'm like, yo, I gotta go all the way to a town or to Albedo's little spot so I can craft something. Yeah, I need a crafting table for sure. Yeah, I didn't need to put that in the front though. I thought that was the side of the house. Oh, okay, I see how it is. How can I grab something that I already had? Anybody know how I can pick up items that I already have placed in the... Oh, here we go. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I definitely want this on the side of the house. Hey, what's up, Ace of Spades? Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, people used to send me messages on PSN all the time when I played Shinobi Striker. Like when I was more competitive with it, but not recently though. Because mostly when I play, I'm just like chilling. I don't really play all that hard anymore. But like when I used to like really play, people used to send me messages all the time. But I just wouldn't just leave the group so that they couldn't message me anymore. It's just funny to me, like you took all that time out of your day to find me and like type in my name in the PSN and send me a hate message. Hey, what's up, Beaufort? Hey, what's up, man? Have you done the Serenitea thing yet? Are you on now? Oh, there's a bunch of people on now. Yeah, so this is what one of the housing systems looks like. Oh, dope. I mean, I'm about to make a whole village. How can I build more stuff? Oh, you did the hangout, okay. Yeah, the first thing I did was there's actually a whole bunch of stuff I want to do, but this was the one I wanted to do the most. I'm also excited for Zhongli's story and the new hangouts. I actually like those hangouts a lot. I did all the original ones, but I haven't done all the endings yet. So I still always like have a bunch of stuff to do. Let me see what stuff I can
Maybe
make.
you're not used to the place at the moment, but once you've materialized enough rooms and furniture through subspace creation, it will feel just like home.
I mean, it's already looking dope. Trust ring. Switch realm. So okay, so you can switch the realm. I wonder what happens though, like if you. Oh, okay. So if you increase your trust, you can switch it. Yeah. So it's not that big a deal. I was thinking it was like a one-time. It might be a one-time thing, but I figured they wouldn't do it like that. But I wonder what happens to all your stuff if you switch, or if you just have to build a new stuff and the other one will be saved. I don't know, but I don't plan on switching anytime soon. Right?
Maybe you're not used to the place at the moment, but once you've materialized enough rooms and
yeah, but if we're gonna get there's an event going on where we can get Diona for free.
If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask me.
I love this thing voice. What's the thing called? Oh yeah, I guess we don't have it yet. Oh, matter of fact, let's do a test run of Yenfei. Oh, I mean, this is my own world. This is even more my own world. Come on, man. Yeah, it looks like that event that we get Diona for free hasn't started yet, but it'll be sometime during 1.5. But yeah, we for sure can get her for free, though.
Maybe you're not...
Frustrating. I'll check that stuff out later. Dang, so this is based on how much time you're in here? Realm currency accumulation. Oh, did I already get that? Oh, what's up? 60 primos. What is this? Vial of Adepto Speed. Oh, so you can make the stuff get built faster. A small bottle that seals some Adepto energy within will immediately complete a furnishing when used. Yeah, I haven't looked at too much of the leaks and stuff, but I heard people saying that some of the furniture takes like days to complete, or like a whole day to complete. So that's crucial. Oh, what's this? A multi-arch Mondstadt building. So, alright. I don't know if I want to put Mondstadt architecture in my place though. Maybe on my other island. If that ever gets unlocked. Oh, so each of these gives you 60 primo gems. That's crucial. Oh, look at this. What's this? Oh, it's just a fountain. I thought that was my jacuzzi. It's got hilly trail stuff. Hilly trails. Yo, where's all the leeway stuff? No, that's not that nice though. No, it's just a regular house up here. I mean, this... Oh, what's this? Realm currency. Alright. Oh, there's so much to this. Like, people always complain about this game, like having nothing to do. God, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff that we can do with this. This is like real end-game content.
Maybe you're not you.
All right, calm down. Create a furnace. Man, I know I learned something. Fabric. Oh, this is fabric. Okay. So you have to make the fabric. Red dye, yellow dye. Oh, nice. That's sweet. That's so legit. Those are the only dyes you need. Oh wait, what do you use for these? Sunsetia, berries, and what is this? Oh, mint. Oh, nice. Oh, those are all things that we got plenty of. Mint is all over the place. These berries are all over, and so are these Sunsetia. Nice. But how do I not have any blueprints? From your inventory after obtaining.
Maybe you're not...
Oh, maybe I can buy some from them. Oh, dang. Okay. I have blooming heads. Oh yeah, the Isle one. Yeah, they all look nice. This one just was the most my style, but they all look good though. Concealing leaves. Dog, look at all these. Why is this all outdoor stuff or like nature? Oh wow! I wonder if anything will come out of these if you break them in your world. That's crazy. Oh, these. Okay. Table. Where's the beds? I want a bed I can sleep in and recover my health. That's all I've wanted in this world. Timber wall within jade. Yeah, you can go inside the building. It's like, but it's like the other building. You have to, there's like a little load screen. Yo, these cost so much, 160 just for a table? Conference table? Where's the bed? 160 for a bed? I'm definitely getting this cloud head bed. Breeze blessed bed. Come on, man. Yeah, this place is big. It's like as big as Deluxe Mansion in the Dawn Winery. You go in these rooms. I think the mansion style will change depending on what place you go to. Like probably the Isle has like Mondstadt style stuff, but this one is all Leeway style, or this mansion at least. But you can put anything in your world. For some reason these doors don't open. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Alright, let me check these last few options and then I'm gonna probably hop off. There's not that much I can do. Oh, this is just tell me about yourself. Alright, so I'm gonna have to figure out.
If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask me.
Like how to do all this stuff and how to get this stuff. But for now, I'm gonna get some lunch. I'm gonna hop off. I'll probably get on later. I might stream it. I'm not sure. I'll probably stream tonight for me and like in the morning for you guys. Because I'm still trying to do Zhongli story quest and then those hangouts eventually. So yeah, thanks for coming through, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Quake!
Yeah, everybody stay safe out there. Peace and love.
Stabilize!